Princeton University Press Audio presents Eva Palmer Sikelianos, A Life in Ruins, by Artemis Leontis, read by Suzanne Stroh. Introduction. Eva Palmer Sikelianos needs no introduction. In 1934, this classic line was sufficient to introduce Eva Palmer Sikelianos, born 1874, died 1952, to First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. A member of the New York social elite, Eva's father, Cortlandt Palmer, from the large pre-revolutionary Palmer family of Stonington, Connecticut, was famous in his day for his defense of freedom of speech. She had an international reputation for her out-of-the-ordinary creative activities. For decades, she attracted regular news coverage. In the New York Times alone, more than 100 articles published between 1900 and the early 1930s tracked her transatlantic movements and theatrical performances. (1903)
There is a report from London that Miss Eva Palmer will go on the stage.
1907.
Looks like a Greek goddess. Miss Palmer landed in classic costume. Miss Palmer weds ancient philosopher Angelos Sikelianos, whom she met in Greece, followed her over high seas. Ceremony at Bar Harbor. Society bride some time ago adopted the classic garb of tunic and sandals.
1925.
Greek drama to be given again at ancient Delphi. An American woman will produce Aeschylus's Prometheus with native talent, in memory of George Cram Cook, founder of Provincetown Players.
1927.
Delphi awakes from her sleep of 2,000 years. Eva P. Sikelianos, here to talk on Greek art. Weaver of robes for the Delphic Festival will also lecture on Byzantine music.
1930.
Delphic Festivals begin. Thousands see Aeschylus's Prometheus bound on Mount Parnassus.
1933.
Greeks open big theater. 15,000-seat dedication play at huge open-air structure in Athens, designed by Madame Eva Sikelianos.
1934.
Greek play chosen by Smith Seniors. The Bacchae, a tragedy by Euripides, will be seen outdoors in June under the direction of Madame Eva Palmer Sikelianos.
1935.
Bryn Mawr gives play as Greeks did. Bacchae of Euripides staged in open-air chorus, keeping time with cymbals. Incense burns on columns. 62 students chosen by Madame Sikelianos join in chants. Audiences absorb.
1938.
News of the stage. Madame Eva Palmer Sikelianos has been appointed by the WPA to produce Aeschylus's The Persians. Plans call for a large arena and a male chorus of 50 voices.
1939.
Visible song. Eva Sikelianos conducts an experiment with Ted Shawn. Bravely handicapped. Tempered scale abandoned. Renaissance provided medium.
1952.
Eva Sikelianos, 77, is dead in Athens. Widow of Greek poet, won acclaim for revival of the Delphic Festival in 27.
Eleanor Roosevelt required no further references from the woman who made the introduction, Beatrice B. Beecher, great-niece of Harriet Beecher Stowe and a member of another mythic American clan. The First Lady wrote directly to Eva Palmer Sikelianos in 1934, inviting her to talk at one of her press conferences on how to harness America's future creative power. Today, Eva Palmer Sikelianos has slipped into the footnotes of other people's stories. As Eva Palmer, she appears as the first lover of the brilliant American salonist Natalie Clifford Barney, who was the ravishing muse of Renée Vivien's novel A Woman Appeared to Me, and as the miraculous redhead who performed with Colette in Pierre Louis's Dialogue au soleil couchant. As Eva Sikelianos, she is remembered primarily as the wife of the Greek poet Angelos Sikelianos, who shared his cultural work by reviving international festivals of drama and athletic games at Delphi in 1927 and 1930. And secondarily, Eva is remembered as the sister-in-law of Isadora Duncan. Today, she needs an introduction. The renown that made her recognizable to Eleanor Roosevelt has faded, and Eva Palmer Sikelianos has become an ancillary player in the history of other personages. I was myself introduced to Eva Palmer Sikelianos.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?